Italian man, American, Italian man. They turn me on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck you, fuck you. You guys got that? Okay, oh my God, we are back to Nobody's Listening After Hours. So we're literally in the store after hours because it's so busy in the morning, so busy in the afternoon, we figured let's do the podcast in the store after hours. So here we are after hours, yes. And I'm here with Miss Ash Gordon. Oh my God, I feel like she's my cousin from the Bronx. And we want to introduce, first of all, she's a very talented woman, honey. And it's so funny how our paths crossed in California when she's from Long Island and I'm from Queens. And I feel like she's my sister from the Bronx. But anyway, she actually produced Drag the Musical. It's on Broadway now. Yes, girl.
Yes. New World Stages. We're off Broadway at New World Stages.
There you go.
On 50th Street between 8th and 9th, specifically.
So tell them how we met. Tell them how you tracked the queen down.
Okay, so this is wild. When I first moved to LA, I was a baby songwriter. I was green. I didn't know where I was going. I was working with Sharon Needles, who was the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race at the time. And I was working on her first album with her, PG-13, and she was like, come on, girl, we're going to Cosmo's and Melrose. I'm like, okay, I don't know anything. I'm new in town. And a whole entourage of drag queens and trans queens and like a queer like parade. We all walked in and Cosmo dressed everybody. And I was just like...
So you were here that day?
I was there.
Oh my God, when she won RuPaul's Drag Race? And she came and spent so much money in here? You were here when she dropped it, girl? Oh my God. See, I don't even remember. Like, honestly, some days my mother could walk in and I'll be like, who's that lady?
It was a whirlwind, though. It was like crazy.
It was crazy.
Amazing energy that still to this day it has that amazing energy.
Yeah.
So that was my first intro to Cosmo. And I actually bought like a beautiful rabbit fur stole here. It was stunning. I don't even know. It's
oh my God.
Luggage somewhere, yeah.
Where was I? Was I here?
You were there. You were there, yeah. You were very, very, very much there.
I remember when Sharon Needles came in because she won RuPaul and she has, you think I have energy and Ash has energy? This bitch had so much motherfucking energy, girl. And she was like, I'll take this, I'll take that. And I remember the register was full up to here. She just like so generous, so sweet, so talented. She had like that weird drag, like kind of creepy monster.
Yes.
Fabulous. And she won, girl.
She did.
Yeah. So she's amazing.
She's amazing. We love her. So that was my first foray with Cosmo. The second time, in Drag the Musical, we had 2 productions in LA. And our guitarist in the band is Ariel Belvalere. Wonderful guitarist. She's like a little firecracker. I'm obsessed.
Small world. Small world.
And she kept wearing these amazing outfits on stage, and I'm like, who's dressing you? And she's like, oh, Cosmo of Melrose. And I'm like, that rings a bell. And then you came to see Drag the Musical.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, like it's been so long.
Small world. Yeah.
Small world.
I know Ariel. I think she's 15 years old, girl. I've been here. I'm dating myself. But anyway, I know since she's 15, she came with her parents and she was first moving to LA and they were checking everything out. So I met the parents, they're such sweethearts, and I'm like, this is headquarters, your daughter's gonna be fine. And since that day, all the performances she had, she stood loyal, and you know she's so cute. Yes. So adorable.
And she could wear anything.
So talented. And that body. And she'll do a split, too, and everything. Yeah. And since that day, she was so loyal. And then she goes, we're doing Drag the Musical on Hollywood Boulevard. She goes, Cosmo, and I want you to come. I got tickets for me and Donato. And that was the night that we met.
Yes, that we properly
met earlier,
met.
But I didn't remember.
Right.
But I remembered you from that night. Yes.
Yes, that was like the first like proper introduction with me not being green, okay? And then I needed to go to New York for 2 months to put Drag the Musical up off Broadway. And I knew I was going to have sleepless nights, 2 hours sleep, and I'd be feeling like shit, but I wanted to look fierce, right? And I'm like, where do I go? I need like some new like refreshers in my wardrobe. So I'm like, duh, I'm going to Cosmo. And she set me up and her brother Joe with an incredible set of outfits. And thank God, because on my worst days, I dressed myself up the best, and it helped everything. Everything.
Yeah. No, she came in my dressing room. I said, first of all, just wear black, New York. When else fails, wear black, honey. And then I put that belt around your waist, girl, because Miss Thing's got body, Artie. Miss Ash got body, Artie. Don't get it twisted, queen. So anyway, she bought everything and went to New York. But I didn't realize, like, she was the producer of Drag the Musical. I knew she had something to do with it, but I didn't realize she's as big as she was. So anyway, you went to New York, and then what happened?
We did amazing. It's still on stage right now. It's running at New World Stages. It was hard though. Like I said, there were a lot of days where I just felt like shit. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't sleeping well, and I looked fierce every day because of what Cosmo provided with me. It's huge. It makes the biggest difference. So then I came back, and it was around the holidays at this time, and I'm like, I want to go thank Cosmo for like what she did. Now I came back. I was like super sick for like a month because New York kicked my ass, honey. It could do that to you, especially if you've been in LA for 10 years.
It's a big commitment.
It's a big commitment.
And then LA slows you down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then here you are in New York, girl, on the fast track, producing a play, dealing with all these drag queens, honey. Of course, it will take a lot out of you.
It's a lot, and it was beautiful.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yes,
but definitely more of a blessing.
LA gets you soft.
Congratulations.
Thank
honestly.
you.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
So then my brother Joe calls me. He goes, you know that girl Ash? She's in the store. She bought you some cake. And you know what is it called, the cake?
Oh.
It's the Italian cake. They sell during the holidays, and it has like the fruit in it, like the raisins, and so fucking delicious.
It's really good.
It's on every Italian table, like, for the holidays. So I came in, I'm like, oh my God, you got me a cake. I ate the whole fucking cake. But anyway, and I knew there was something special. There was a bond there, because people out here don't do stuff like that. I mean, people are nice, don't get me wrong, and my clients love me, but you're bringing cake. So the best way to get to the queen is through her stomach. And I was just so happy. She did the right thing, and she came in, and my twin brother, Joey, loved you. He loved you. Yeah.
We have a great time.
Too bad you're married, and I did meet your husband, and he's fabulous. Oh, my God.
Good. But so creating the musical, I created it with my friend Tomas, who you met, and Alaska. Because we've been making music together for like the past 15 years.
What a small world.
It's crazy. And Alaska, so I met Alaska through Sharon as well.
Alaska.
When I met them when they were dating.
She came in here when I went viral, and she goes, I just want to tell you, congratulations, girl. Like, I was like, so I said, is she being shady, or is she happy to see me? And then Donato goes, it's a little bit of both, bitch, be grateful. But she's fabulous. Yeah. So she came in to congratulate me. She bought a dress, I believe. The sweetest person. Oh my God.
She's a great person.
Larger than life, though. Yes. Personality beyond. Yeah. So, oh my God, to work with all of them, that's amazing.
It's awesome. But I mean, I've been working with drag queens, like, predominantly, like, as a songwriter, it's drag queens and it's advertising music. And the advertising music, like, when I get a sync or a placement or something like that with Doritos or Maybelline or whatever, that steady money helps me work with the people I really want to work with, like you, like the drag queens. Like, that's how
she's the luckiest fag hag in the world. Amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah, find your trade. Find your trade.
Find your trade, honey. And find your tribe and find your trade. I like that better, yeah. Salute. Salute, yeah. One night she goes, I have a song for you. And I'm like, you have a song for me? And she goes, yes, I do have a song. So we got together and we're hanging out. And she takes me to this fabulous music studio in the Valley, okay? And it looks like a 1970s porno movie.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
It really does.
Like Velvet, like the Brady Bunch on steroids. So she wrote this song called Italian Men. And we dropped it yesterday, and I'm so excited. Like, people are loving the song. Hunties. Let me tell you something about Italian men. Hot as fuck.
He could be from Naples, he could be from Milan. He's working in construction.
Ouch. And it's a banger. Like, you have to move to it. You have to dance to it. But I'm just like, how do you write a song on a fucking napkin? Like, that's talent. No, I know people, and I know people who do that. And that is such a gift. Like how I style people and how I dress people and how I undress people.
Yes.
You got to. But like, that song was amazing. Oh my God. So tell me, where did you come up with this Italian Men? And then why did you pick the queen to do it with?
So this is when the idea came to me when the girls and the gays were going crazy over Luigi Mangione. And this is like before he admitted to being the killer of that CEO he popped in the middle of Manhattan. And the girls and the gays were going crazy, and I was going crazy, and I'm like, people don't realize how hot Italian men are. They forget. And like the danger
especially
involved.
out here, it's kind of like obsolete. You know
It's
what
obsolete,
I mean? Like,
yeah.
you go to New York and they're everywhere. But out here, I tend to miss that culture that we grew up in.
Yes.
And you just brought it all back.
I mean, but the thing is, it wouldn't work if I pulled in someone who didn't understand or appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because I put like some lyrics on it that sounded good in my vocal tone, and I'm like, it needs something more. It needs some stank on it. It needs some like rock and roll, and it needs someone who really understands Italian men.
Yeah.
Who has dated them, who has. I can't say it on.
Fed them.
Who had fed them.
Right. Who dressed them.
Who dressed them, yes.
Undressed them. No, we grew up in New York. Like you, Long Island.
Yes.
My cousin lives in Massapequa right now. She goes, they're all guineas over here.
They
and she wouldn't
are.
have it any other way. Like, our kids go to the Italian school, the Italian store, the Catholic school, like all of it.
Yeah.
And you grew up the way I grew up. So the chances of us meeting on Melrose and like being sisters, for real,
yeah.
And sharing the same environment and growing up in the food. She knows the food.
Yeah.
When we did the video, she brought Lugadell cheese. Okay? She brought superside pepperoni. What else did you bring?
Oh, the Toroni, the nougat.
The Toroni. She even knows more than me. Forget about it. And then she also brought cannolis.
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
For an Italian men
Right,
song.
so they were supposed to be props, but I was eating them through the whole video.
It was good.
It was so good.
It was a little antipasto before we got to our dinner later.
So good.
Yeah. And it's really like nostalgic for me too. Like, it feels so nice. Like, we've been here for so long and I get homesick. And so I think part of it, like this resurgence of like the dangerous Italian man personality with Luigi was like, oh, let's like bring it back and like celebrate that a little bit. Even though what he did is, I can't condone and it's messed up and all this.
Right.
But it reminded the culture of like, oh yeah, Italian men are super hot.
Really super hot.
Super hot.
Like, he's a heartthrob. I mean, oh my God. When I saw him without a shirt on, I'm like, is this the guy in the video? I mean, I couldn't believe it,
Even when it was just him in the hood, do you remember that picture that came out with the beautiful smile? People were like, who is this man?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And we were just talking before we even started the podcast up. We were talking about
and who knows the court case, girl, he's not guilty yet, girl. You never know, mama.
He's not guilty yet.
Yeah.
He's being treated really well in prison. Do you know that?
He better be.
They love him over there.
Hopefully they don't love him that much.
Well.
Girl. Hopefully he's not bending over getting the soap.
I think that's for who
I mean,
they don't
that's
like.
enjoyable, but I don't think that's his thing. I don't know.
I don't think that's his vibe.
Yeah.
But they knew, so somebody on the internet said they knew he was being treated well in prison because this was a person who was in prison as well, but it was because his haircut was so amazing. He's like, whoever the inmate is that's like the barber took a shine to him, and that means he's being taken care of in there, and they have respect for him.
As they should. As they should, because he's an icon. He's an icon. And in his mind, he tried to do the right thing.
I think so,
with all the insurance fraud and all this and that and this and that. And I heard some of the stories, and I heard he had back surgery and this and that and this and that, you know what I mean? So, some people just lose it.
I mean, look, I don't know what's true and what's not, but I do know I just got a bill from my insurance company for $500 for lab work for an autoimmune disorder that nobody has answers to. And so I literally paid $500 for doctors to say, like, sorry, we can't help you. And that's infuriating. Like, Luigi, I get it. And people suffer much, much worse than that. That's just a small,
What about the older people? Like,
my God.
The older people that have no money, girl, and they didn't save and they're living on Social Security.
Yeah.
So he really made a stand for everybody. He really, really did. So hopefully that all works out,
Hopefully.
But we had to hit the iron while it was hot. And she came up with these lyrics. And we was like, what murder? The song is amazing. You guys have to play this song, okay? It's on all the streams. It's on Spotify. Where else can we find it?
Spotify, Apple Music, all the major streamers. And please stream it. We're going to be releasing a lot of really fun content. Visually, but the streams really help us, and they'll help Mother's algorithm and my algorithm.
Yes.
And it's all about the algorithm now, honey.
Yes. And blast it in your cars, baby.
Yes.
Yes. Drive down Francis Lewis Boulevard or wherever you are, honey.
Yes.
And blast it, honey.
Come on, Bensonhurst. You got to be blasting this. I want to hear it this summer. Yes. I want to hear it now.
I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to work on a new song with you.
Yes.
We're not going to mention that till maybe the next podcast.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is, because the world is so glum right now, I mean, it's like one thing after another. It really is. There's planes going down, people blowing up. You name it. It's like the worst of the worst. It's a fucking nightmare. So, and we want to shed some fun on it. We want to shed some light. Like, I'm tired of being, and the fire's out here. And I had to evacuate. You evacuated.
I did. I got out of town.
You went to the desert. I had to get my dogs and my brother, and we had to go to Palm Springs because we were right in the middle of all of that. And it was terrifying. Those people lost their homes. And even if they do have a lot of money, it was a big loss. They lost animals. It's really tragic. Yeah. So lately, it's just been like a kick in the belly after a kick in the belly. Like after COVID, and then there was the protest, and then it was this, and then it was that, and it still just keeps on happening. Like, the whole world needs a break. We wanted to come out with these songs that are just happy, hilarious, crude, like pressing all the buttons, Yeah. And a good damn, and with a good damn beat.
Yes, make them dance.
Because we like to dance, honey.
Come on.
Yes.
Love it.
What's the dance?
Oh,
should we do it?
So 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's the Italian man
That's
dance.
The dance.
Yeah.
We love it. And we hope everybody does the Italian man dance. At the San Gennaro Festival, I want to see all of those people
when they
doing
lift the statue, when you get those hot men lifting that statue.
Oh, my God.
And they used to climb remember they climbed the grease pole?
Yes.
Girl, they were all greasy. Bye, girl. Are you leaving or you just want attention?
No.
Come over here, say hi.
No, I'm just.
Because why would you do that, Queen?
Oh, yeah.
You're starving. We're all starving. This is Miss Kelly over here. She's family. Yes. We know Miss Kelly for how many years, girl?
Since 2013?
I met you at a meeting.
Yes.
And I said, you look like Sarah Connor.
Yeah, I was much skinnier than back then.
Yes. Remember the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2? The actress. Tell me, right? But anyway, she was getting sober. I was newly sober. And now, Miss Things, congratulations.
I'm getting sober again after a long run out.
But you know what? You got the chance to come back.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't come back.
Yeah.
So, she's my ride or die. If anything happens to me, she's the first one there. If the bitch goes to the hospital, Miss Kelly's there. Honey, Christmas, she's got a gift for me. Get the gift over there, the Farrah Fawcett.
Which one?
The doll.
Oh, the Funko right there?
She knows I love Barbie dolls and Farrah Fawcett. Right there, girl. On top of... No, right here to the right. Where the mannequin is, girl.
This thing.
No, you're going too far, Queen. Right there, girl. So last year, Miss Kelly lost her job and everything, girl. And she came to my house, and she knows I love Farrah. And she brought me Miss Farrah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's my bitch. I love you, Miss Kelly.
I love you too.
Yes, mama. Yes. She's on the casting couch with all the crew. And then we have Eugenia, and Ash is new on the casting couch, honey. And we're all family. This is the Melrose family.
Oh.
All right, baby, you gonna go eat?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and eat.
Okay, cook me something delicious. She makes good pasta for a white girl. I'm sorry, she's back.
I was busy checking myself out. 'Cause
Yes, queen.
Eugenia made me a beautiful shirt.
Love
Look
the
at
top.
this. You can't see the full thing, but there's fringe in the back here. Ah, beautiful. They spoil me over here.
Over here.
Plug the website on Shameless Plug.
I'm starving over here.
Go to queenofmelrose.com. Let me plug it in. Let me plug.
Yes.
I'll do the plug.
That's
You do
my
the
mother.
plug.
You think I'm the mother? She's stage mom.
Stage Mom is here.
You know this tan mom? Eugenia is stage mom.
Yeah, on steroids. With 10 espressos every day. We have queenofmelrose.com. Please support Queen Mother. Get yourself a t-shirt, a hat, and we also have Cameos. So go to Cameos for Valentine's.
And for Valentine's Day,
Perfect.
get your lovers, or even you Valentine-less people, get a cameo from the Queen.
From the Queen.
Trust me, I'm going to make you hit the floor.
Exactly.
It's going to be fabulous, honey.
And queenofmelrose.com for merch and like other fashion. Okay.
Yes,
Ash,
yes,
back to you.
yes.
Back to Ash.
Back to Miss Ash.
But isn't the song great, guys? Go to Spotify, go to Apple Music,
Go to Spotify.
subscribe. Ash knows how to.
I have a
Yeah, there
few
you go.
songs out. Moved to LA. There's also my Christmas song, which was very short-lived and very meaningful. I cry when I hear that song. And now we have Italian Man, girl.
I've always wished existed for our people. It's the song of our people.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's the anthem.
yeah. It's our heritage. It's
Yes.
everything. And you know what? In LA, it's not very New York too much. Like, we got the Italian store. You
Yeah,
know,
a
good
couple
thi-
of them.
A good thing we know how to cook Italian.
Yeah.
There's a few restaurants, you know, but this song just brings it all back in a nutshell. It really does.
Yeah.
You know, and meeting you. So I'm so glad
mwah.
I met a new sister. You know, just wanted to bring up the topic of OnlyFans. And I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
Comment down below, guys. Ask them to comment.
Because, listen, a lot of my customers are doing OnlyFans, you know? But some of them are doing it like funny, some of them doing it artistically, but some are just doing straight up porn. So the other day, my customer comes in, and I don't know him like that. I really don't. I just know him coming in, and he buys clothes, and he's really nice. So he's like, I'm doing OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, you are? So you're doing something artistic? He goes, very artistic. So I said, well, let me see it. And girl, like he was going all the way in. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I couldn't like put the face to the body. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
You know when you know somebody so sweet and they were just getting it and getting it and getting it. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if I could do anything like that.
No, we would.
That's a leap.
Yeah, no.
That's a
yeah,
stretch,
exactly,
honey.
exactly.
But everybody's like, Queen, do OnlyFans. So I'm like, well, maybe I could do something fun. Like I could just wear stockings, dress up in full drag. I could make meatloaf with my feet. You know, do something
pay to see
fun.
that. I would join OnlyFans just to see that.
I'm a good cook, so I can make some killer meat. And I have really long toes.
Ooh.
So I think it's going to come. You know, people with fetishes or whatever like that, fun, but to actually see, like, people are really getting it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know. You guys comment. Let us know about the Queen doing OnlyFans. But I want to know what you thought. What are your thoughts?
I think as long as you're not hurting anybody, but if you're not hurting your brand and you're not hurting anybody, I think it's great. And I think if it's like in the spirit of...
the money is, I heard it's fantastic.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah, but like as long as you're just being true to yourself and you're not forcing yourself into situations that you want to do, I think that's, you're not like putting it on. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's got to feel organic, like Italian men.
Something you're going to regret.
Right. That.
Right.
Very, very much that.
I got you. Okay.
People are fighting in the comments. We're here on YouTube Live, and thank you so much for all our fans that are supporting and fighting those trolls. But because there's so many comments, a lot of people watching us. So, but they, pretty mean here. YouTube is mean place because it's a lot of people that don't know us, so it's pushing it to.
Oh,
so
but still, like, why be mean? What do you gain by being mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, who gives a shit?
But you know what, Eugenia? Don't let it bother you, girl.
No, it's fine.
You know, I could tell Eugenia gets upset. I could give a fuck.
I could give a fuck. In order to do what we do, you have to have thick skin and not give a fuck.
And hate is the new love.
Yeah, they say Cosmo has more class than most of you meanies. Thank you so much.
Tell them. Yes.
They don't know the story. They don't know anything, but they just assume.
They don't know. They should open their minds.
Why is her voice is like that? Why she's not fitting in any of the boxes that I'm
No, do I look like a woman to you? Then there's a problem. If you think that I'm a woman, then there's a big problem because you probably slept with more men than you. You probably went to tranny clubs and slept with more men and didn't know it. So it's very sad for you.
She's right.
I'm not a woman. I'm the queen. Period. Yes. End of story. So anyway, Eugenia, she gets upset. She's very sensitive.
Get him. Yeah, LOL, they're saying.
Get him, girl.
The queen, Melrose, and
get
beautiful friends. Thank you.
Tell them there's a tranny club in Burbank.
Yes.
Yes, you go there and you'll get relief. Yes.
Get relief. But
ROLAIDS. But anyway, so
basically what's coming up for you guys? So we have a music video that we're shooting on the 17th of February.
We sure do.
Location. And then more collaborations and maybe something for Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and not only that, so Brad had an excellent idea that we all get in a limousine and he knows all the nightclubs in LA from here to Palm Springs. So we get in the limousine and we perform the songs.
I'm so ready for that.
And we just jump on stage.
Tour. We should do
We do like a little tour.
Ash, you have songs, right? You have a whole album worth of songs.
I have a whole, but to be honest with you, none of them are as good as Italian Men.
I listen to some of them are good.
It's fun, but
no, but we're gonna do it together. So it's gonna be us together.
We should do.
First of all, there was Sonny and Cher. Now there's Cosmo and Ash.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, another song I would do is "Everyone Is a Little Bit Gay," which is the truth, and it is my gospel. Okay.
For sure.
And that one I did with Alaska, so maybe we could get Alaska to do that with us.
I would love.
That'd be so fun.
So it's called "Everybody's a Little Gay."
Everyone is a little bit gay.
I love it. It doesn't mean like everybody's got sugar in their tank.
It's so the lyrics are: people say they swing one way, but gravity needs room to play. Therefore, the laws of physics say everyone is a little bit gay.
I love that.
Yeah, it's out. It's been out. Yeah.
Oh my God! So Alaska sang that one with you?
Yeah, it's been out for like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do it. But I'm really excited. Valentine's Day's coming up, guys. You know, we're not a glum lot. We like to have fun. We like to have laughter. You know, we're all suffering silently. We are. But guess what? Don't let it get you down, baby. Just take it one eyelash at a time. We're going to be fine. We're going to keep on making music. And we're going to be dancing. And dancing.
And then, Cosmo, do you have an advice? Because I was telling Ash, I was telling you that January really hit us with fires, then we were sick with bronchitis. Like, How do you get yourself out of that funk?
Because I have
we're gonna
faith.
pause a little bit. Okay. So
I have faith, you know, and I could be in fear, and believe me, I'm in a lot of fear, you know, and you know, you guys know how I get out of fear. You know, I meditate, I pray, you know, I talk to people, and it takes the fear away. Because when you talk about what you're scared of, it takes the power away from it.
But what if it's not scared? It was more indifferent for me. I was like, whatever, nothing really. Like literally up until today, I was like, not good. It was like everything was.
No, I know your psyche changed. You know what I mean? It was more like a depression because you feel that. You know, and then you got sick on top of it too. You have bronchitis. So it affects you in all ways. You know what I mean? It manifests in every kind of way. So basically, I just choose to be in faith. You know? Because who the fuck wants to live in fear? No. You know? And thank God, like, I have a spiritual advisor that gets me out of the fear so I could, you know, remain in faith. You know, and I know God is good, you know, and this is all a lesson. I don't know why. It's a pretty hard fucking lesson. Like, people are falling out of the sky. Things are burning. It's really, really bad. But I still have faith. And I know this too is going to pass, you know, because look at the history books. Look, I mean, it was the plague. It was like horrible, horrible, horrible things happen, you know, and it's, unfortunately, there's good people and there's really bad people, you know, and it's kind of equal, you know. But if I just stay in my own lane, I persevere, you know, I pray, you know, meditate, and I get rid of the fear, and I just move on. And I find friends. I find friends to cook with, to make music with, to design clothes with. You know, I keep myself busy. Otherwise, I would be a basket case.
And I was telling my mom, I was like, and you guys probably don't know who is watching right now or listening to this podcast, like, what an example Cosmo is of that positivity. Literally, like, always music blasting, like, always joking, always laughing, like, always, like, this holiday that you carry with you. Like, and it feels like maybe you're, like, you know, using or whatever, but you're not. Literally just
I know
coffee,
people come to me, they're like, where are the drugs?
Where are the drugs?
Yeah, where's the drugs? Where's the coke? I'm always the first one they come to, and I'm like, I'm sober, bitch.
And he's like a little bit older, and like I can only imagine all the responsibilities and like like the work ethic, and he just pulls himself out, and it's so admirable.
You know what it is? I do cuddle in a ball. And I allow myself a day or two to be totally depressed and not take a shower and just lay there with my dogs. By the way, animals are very healing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could be in the worst mood and I'll come home and I'll see lipstick. And lipstick literally has, you know why I call him lipstick, right?
Why?
Because when I bought him, his dick looked like a lipstick. Like a pink lipstick. But anyway, he's the cutest dog. And when I come home, he's like literally smiling at mommy. And then I have the two huskies, Callie and Blue. And they get me through it. But I do allow myself a day or two to be like really fucking depressed and eat what I want and watch what I want and do what I want and act out the way I want. But then the second day, I pull it back. I just pull it back, get it back together. You got other people you're accountable for. You know, you have to set an example for your employees, you know. And basically in the program, I got to say, the program, like, you know, I sponsor a meeting on Wednesday night and on Friday night with my sponsor, you know, and that also helps. You know, when you do self-esteemable things, you get self-esteem. Because sometimes I'm self-centered to the core. So I don't want to do and don't of that. You know what I mean? It's all like me, mine, me. And I get out of that. And I make sure I have people around me that I'm accountable for. So I don't have to stay in the gloom and doom. Yeah. And I like to have a party, girl. Like, I like to blast the music. Why be depressed when you can have so much fucking fun, you know, in this clothing store that I've been here for 30 years, and it's literally like Studio 54.
It is.
Meets Versace.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's the party, you know, it's the after party, it's the before party, it's the after hours. So anyway, I have a lot of gratitude, but it took me a long time to get here. So if I could say anything to you, basically just do what I do, which is like a little bit of everything.
Act as this, right? You always say, even if you don't have it in you, just keep acting.
Sometimes you gotta act as if. I heard Rihanna say that too the other day.
Oh, really?
She's like, girl, sometimes I don't want to show up and I don't want to do a photo shoot or do a movie. She goes, I show up and I act as if. And if you bring the brain, the body follows. Mm-hmm. And if you act as if, sometimes you're acting your way into the right thinking. So there's a lot of little tricks of the trade, But I'm very grateful, and I'm very grateful to have Miss Eugenia here. Believe in me, always through thick and thin. She's my ride or die. Yes, girl. And now we have a new girlfriend on the block, honey. Miss Ash, honey. Yes. So we're going to be all right. Get some close friends. And tell them everything, what's going on. You tell them, I'm feeling sad. I want company. I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling like committing a murder. Whatever it is, we're as sick as our secrets. So, just take it, just take the pain away. Yeah. So, I don't want to sound like Dr. Joyce Brothers. I really don't. Yeah. But, I'm very grateful.
So we just dropped a song called Italian Men, which is streaming wherever you listen to music. Please follow our Spotify accounts and Apple Music accounts. Listen to the song. Put it on your playlist. It's a banger. It's a party song. It's a celebration of American Italian culture. And we're obsessed with it. You'll find all the links to our song and to our Instagrams below. Follow us. Support the cause. Mafangul.
There we go.
Italian men.
You guys
they turn me on.
Stay Promise here, queenofmelrose.com. Go support Queen Mother, and then also Cameos. Get a cameo. And if you're in LA or if you're visiting Los Angeles, stop by Cosmo's Glam Squad and Cosmo and Donato and support the Queen Mother. Yes.
Thank you so much. Till next time. Mwah. That went well.
That was so fun.
That was so
oh
good.
My God. That was
You're great on camera too, though.
Am I?
Isn't she amazing?
She's amazing.
You're like pro. Yeah.
Pro.
Really? Well, I've
Yeah.
seen enough drag queens do it.
We should do more. We should do more.
Whenever you guys
You're
want.
really good.
I'm here.